And welcome back to Pokemon Violet. I am Umbrenero, and we're here at the Academy. I am not dealing with the teacher right there, because I have something more important to do. We need to tie up the next loose end on our list, which means it is time to go find Cassiopeia. Oh, Clavel. Sup, Umbrenero? Hey, Clavel. Oh, come on. The name's Clive, remember? Actually, no. It's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Ha ha! Yeah, Clavel, it's so hard to tell it was you. I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than the director of Uva Academy, Mr. Clavel. I already knew that. What? But my disguise was perfect. Although, now that I think about it, I did neglect to keep up my youthful act on a few occasions. That must have been what gave me away. Regardless, there is still one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiopeia, the big boss of Team Star, was me all along. No, it wasn't. Honest to goodness. When you heard Cassiopeia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. I pulled it off using one of those high-tech gizmos. Oh yes, it was very clever. So Miss Umbrenero, now that you know I'm the big boss, that means there's just one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown to decide it all. Alright, Clavel. Even though I know you're not the big boss, I am Cassiopeia of Team Star. With this battle, I will finally bring Operation Starfall to an end. Sure. Ooh, our Angry is gonna use foul play. See, the thing is, Clavel, this isn't where Cassiopeia told me to meet them. Gyarados. Uh-oh. We got switch. Meowscarada, you're up. Because based off levels alone, it's not Clavel. We're gonna go Flower Trick. Almost knock out the Gyarados. It's gonna Stone Edge. Not the worst. Go with another Flower Trick. Abomasnow. Yeah, we'll switch back to Arcanine. Just makes sense. Snow warning, okay. I'll use Flamethrower then. Abomasnow fainted. Poltegeist. Nope, Arcanine can stay out here. We'll go Flamethrower again. We burned the Poltegeist. Oh no, we burned the tea. It's gonna Shadow Ball. Arcanine can handle it. And now, we're gonna Crunch. Crunch the ghost. Poltegeist fainted. Next is Amoonguss. Nope, we'll keep Arcanine out again. flamethrower. It's gonna hex me. Arcanine survived it, which is good. Go another flamethrower. Skeledirge. We're gonna switch to Excalibur because of thermal exchange. To think that I, Cassiopeia, would be backed into a corner like this. You're not Cassiopeia, though. Let's go Dragon Claw. Seems I should have to terrestrialize my Pokemon. Alright, he's gonna terrestrialize his Skeledirge. I didn't terrestrialize though. I'm just Dragon Clawing. Do take a step back, please. This may get dangerous. What, you gonna use Torch Song? Okay. I have to act quickly now. You just rose my attack. Which is what I wanted you to do. You fell for my trap, Clavel. Now, you get to deal with a Glaive Rush. With boosted attack. See, I do know some little techniques. How strong you have grown. Well now, Miss Umbrenero. It seems you have gone quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. And here, once again, I must apologize. I am not actually Cassiopeia. Though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you. Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden. But I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That's why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrow should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia has settled on a course of action and is determined to see it through. I do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So I challenged you to a battle to test your skill. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my resolve. But it turns out you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance at saving that poor child, it is surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please, defeat Cassiopeia, take on the big boss of Team Star, and win. Yes, sir! Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I leave this in your hands. There you are. You there. What do you think you're doing? Ah, Miss Time. A pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavel. I came here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself, facing off against one of our students, no less. What were you thinking? No, if I could just explain. You see, it is a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me. Your excuses reek worse than a stunky's behind. A stunky's behind? Ahem. Remember, the big boss asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I'm counting on you, Miss Umbrenero. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and faculty at once, and I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board. Make no mistake. Good gracious, no. Anything but that, I implore you. Alright, now let's go and take on Cassiopeia. Which, I can't remember Cassiopeia's true team, but I know the gist of Cassiopeia's team. And you know what? I like Cassiopeia's team. Umbrenero. Hey, Penny. Thanks for coming. This might be quite a shock for you. The big boss, Cassiopeia. They were both me all along. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside school that time, the idea of Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get a hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit, and I had you battle the bosses on my behalf. All for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. But still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I just can't roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is the final showdown. Are you ready? Let's do it. Thanks. Sorry to keep you. The letter of apology misstime had me, preparations took longer than expected. That voice. Are you Clive? Penny. So it was you after. Is that you, Cassiopeia? In the flesh. I have a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. I want you to record what happens next, so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay, will do. You know, his white sideburns, beard, and eyebrows really don't fit. Then allow me to introduce myself properly. I am the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny. Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. Alright, Penny, let's do this. You're gonna send out an Umbreon. Oh no, whatever shall I do? I won't hold back in this battle. I'll stay true to Team Star's code. Oh no, whatever shall I do? I'll use a play rough. It's gonna Dark Pulse. No, she has a pretty bulky Umbreon. I'll give her credit there. However, it's not enough. And it does pain me to defeat an Umbreon. Ooh. Wait, didn't I say no to Dragon Rush already? Yeah, I did. Alright, there's Vaporeon. We'll switch to Meowscarada. You know, it just makes sense. One-shot Vaporeon. I think I have coverage for almost every type that Penny's gonna have. Like, I had the fairy moves, I had the grass, I have the fire. I have water even. So let's see. There's Leafeon. Let's go Flamethrower. Alright, who you sending out next, Penny? Jolteon. No, I even have something for Jolteon too. I have Dig. Wow. It's actually prepared. Alright, there's Jolteon. Let's dig. Oh, baby doll eyes. So dangerous of a move. Thunder's gonna miss because I avoided. I'm gonna hit with dig. Alright, that's half. Let's go again. It's gonna land Thunder. But that doesn't even do half damage to me. Okay. So Houndstone can tank a Thunder. Good to know. Next is Flareon. We'll switch. Let's go to Dragapult. We're gonna surf. It's gonna obviously baby doll eye. You know, I'm surprised that some of these are not one-shotting them. But, you know, it makes sense sometimes. Sylveon is the final. You know, Fairy is the only one I truly don't have anything for. So let's fight Fairy with Fairy. I can't fault you on your battle skills at all. No wonder the bosses fell at your hands. You know, I hate bugs. However, the Impidimp I caught long ago was a bug Terra type. Which, you know, I think it kind of helps me here. However, I still absolutely hate the bug type and will not purposely use normally bug type. So as soon as I can remember, I am going to change Grimmsnarl's Terra type here. I do like how the Fairy Terra type looks though. Oh, it's gonna baby doll eye. False surrender. Not very effective. Oh no. I forgot about that. Spirit Break. Come on. You can attack. There you go. I should have Spirit Break. My VV power will crush you into stardust. It's gonna Moonblast. Alright, let's see. You know, it took away part of my weakness, though. She's really trying to get my attack down. No, Grimmsnarl! You're supposed to attack, not be in love. There we go. See, I keep lowering Moonblast's strength. Okay, let's go. Come on, Grim. You can do this. You're not supposed to do that one. Alright. Take on Sylveon. Let's see. I'm not sending out my dragons. So that cuts out 2 of my team members. You know, Meowscarada, have the honors. Let's go Leaf Storm. Little overkill, but we did it. We have defeated Cassiopeia. And that is the second loose end we had in the main story of this game. It's all over now. It's finally over, guys. It's done. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up. Are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed, merely did we declare our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized the whole lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and then they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right. This little stunt might have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this. I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind big boss, you cannot. Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah? And what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop right there, baby. Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Prithee, speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, big boss, answer us. Oh, Penny. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. They did not notice Penny standing outside the window. Wow. Thanks for everything, Umbrenero, and you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. I guess this is it for Team Star, and me too. Hold that thought, Miss Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to the cold again. The bosses must have taken it very seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything that code required of them, even leave the team. Yes, and according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. Thus, the idea for Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star? No, what do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. Ha ha! Director Clavel? Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their mind to their teachers, after all. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. Well, that's quite enough of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come on out? Huh? Yo, big boss, long time no see. Momo. More like a long time no meet, right? I mean, we only found out your real name just now. Melly. Verily is thy long-hidden countenance a sight for sore eyes, my lady. Atticus. So, I heard your real name's Penny. How have you been this whole time? Artie. We found you at last. You have no idea how worried we've been. Airy. Okay, gang, on the count of 3. 1, 2, hasta la vista, Cassiopeia, and hello, Penny. Oh. Now then, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. What? I still don't mean... Why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced of the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But now I know this peace was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course, your immense courage in putting things to right. And so, I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey is hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist should that be your wish. Woohoo, Penny, isn't this great? Now we can all stay together. Oh, mine heart is giddy with glee. But I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us all about it. Far as we heard, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just cause someone told us to. After all, ain't our style. I ain't even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. But even so... Hold on, everyone. I've more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are still some unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. You Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of academy equipment, your reckless modification and jeopardous driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked. Clavel. Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yes. Specifically, I will be asking you to manage the STCs. And that stands for Star Training Centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Miss Umbrenero battling her way through your bases. The base's construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by the students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No. It sounds like fun, so I don't see how this be anything but a win-win. This may be a weird thing to say since the STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. 'Tis true. We would most happily have you at our sides, my lady. We can go to school together too. That way, if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We're already talking about how great it'd be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. This would be a sweet deal for us. So what do you say? You guys. Umbrenero, what do you think? But I just... No need to give your response right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now, at least, I think our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say you should break up Team Star, after all. I simply meant it is time to leave. Miss Umbrenero, please stop by my office later, if you would. Alright, let's wrap up this loose end. We gotta go to Clavel's office? Did he say go to his office? Yeah, he did. Ah, here you are, Miss Umbrenero. I wanted to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincere gratitude. Who is it? It's Penny. Ah, Miss Penny, do come in. Hello, Director. About the STCs, I'd like to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you very much for your favorable response. But, I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Why so? Because of Operation Starfall? No, not that. But because of the other really bad thing I did. And what would that be? You know the LPA gave you both in exchange for helping me with Operation Starfall? I got a hold of it sort of illegally by hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system. I see, that is quite the revelation. I did not think such a thing was even possible in the first place. It wasn't all that hard, I mean, I'm really sorry and I won't do it again. This matter is rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I'll have to consult with Miss Gita, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how best to proceed. I figured as much. I do apologize, Miss Umbrenero, but I will have to ask you to give us some privacy. Alright, let's go outside. This episode kind of got a little longer than I planned, but, you know, that's fine. That happens sometimes. Rotototo. Umbrenero? Penny? There's something I want to talk to you about. Could you come meet me in front of the school stairs? You know where we first met? I'll be waiting. See, normally I would have cut this up into smaller episodes, but I want to wrap up this part. So, let's go meet Penny where we met them the first time. Which is right here. I do want that backpack though. Hasta la vista. The 6 of us thought up the catchphrase back when we created the team. It's so cringy, it's perfect, you know? Anyway, about the LP thing, I thought I was going down big time for hacking the league point system, but they're letting me off easy. That's great. Pokemon League said they'd waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. They even asked me to come work for them after I graduate, if you can believe that. Director Clavel and that Gita lady kept complimenting me like a weird amount. Apparently I have outstanding talent or something? Sorry for calling you out here to meet like this. I'm still not so great with people face to face. I never seem to find the right words, but thank you so much. You saved Team Star and my friends along with it. I know words won't ever be enough to properly thank you for all you've done, so here. Oh, I could have used that before. I'm sure you'll put it to good use. And one more thing. I want to repay the debt I owe you. If you ever think of a way I can do it, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking and stuff. Good to know. So next time, I'll be the one helping you, Umbrenero. I'll be seeing you then. Hasta la vista. And there is another end tied up, which leaves 1 to go. But that's gonna have to wait until next time. It is currently 12:30 in the morning. And I work in like 7.5 hours maybe? I don't know. So, thank you for watching. And until next time, I am Umbrenero. Bye!